Alright YouTube, welcome to episode 6 of the Q&A series here on the channel, the weekly series where we take questions from all over social media, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, pretty much anywhere somebody asks me a question, I will answer it. Let's get into it. First up from Twitter, we were asked if New Orleans would be a good setting for the next Fallout, and I definitely think it is. I mean, there's already like the good probability that it will be, what with Obsidian and all that stuff, and getting the license for a Louisiana, New Orleans game or whatever it was. So there's definitely a probability for it, and playing in Mafia 3 and getting kind of a setting of what New Orleans is like with the swamps and stuff like that, it would definitely be cool to be adapted into a Fallout game. X5 Gaming wants to know if I enjoy robot sex. I think we all have had our fair share of sex sessions with Fisto in Fallout New Vegas, but on a realistic note, I mean, we actually have sex robots coming not too long. They might already actually be out. I'm not 100% on that, but that's actually a real thing that is happening, and you gotta love the modern times, man. I'm trying to bang a robot. Midnight Wolfie wants to know what my favorite brand of bleach is to drink because it's 2017 and Half-Life 3 isn't out. She tells me not to choose Clorox because it makes me a basic bitch, but don't tell me what to drink. I will drink any bleach I want to, and I don't care what the brand is as long as it'll kill me. Ray Ray wants to know what my worst game I've ever played is and if I'll be his prom date. I think it's a he, I'm assuming so. Shoot me a time and date, man. I will be there. And the worst game I've ever played, that's kind of a difficult one because honestly I don't buy games that I won't like, which sounds kind of weird because you don't really know if you like a game until you've actually played it. But I'm somebody that I'll look a lot into a game before I ever buy it, and I'm easily entertained. I'm not somebody who is super negative. I can get behind most movies, most video games I play. Now, a really bad game I remember playing as a kid that I know today is a very, very bad game was Superman The New Adventures, which most people know it as Superman 64. It's an N64 exclusive game, and it was just fucking terrible. Graphics were bad, gameplay was bad, time limits for shit was bad, the render distance for the fucking city was bad, it's just everything about it's terrible. Chubblobo wants to know my opinion on the settlement system in Fallout 4, and if I will do a face reveal. Now, since that question, I've done several face cam videos, and even before those videos, I have several older videos on the channel where I show my face, plus all my social networks are linked in the description of every video and in the outro of every video, and they link to all my social networks where I have pictures of myself, so if somebody wants to see my face, they could easily find me. But my opinion on the settlement system is it's really good. It has its faults, of course, and I've said it before, and somebody actually argued with me about this. It's definitely good, but because of the way the world works in Fallout, it's, there's bumpy, and there's hills and rocks and all kinds of shit, it's kind of hard to build things the way you want them to, whereas something like Minecraft is completely flat so that you can, connect every piece to everything. And somebody actually argued with me about that because they're like, well, Minecraft isn't flat, and I didn't mean flat as in the entire world is flat, it's just everything's squared off to connect. GX Flipside wants to know if I'll put this question in episode 6, and, no, I will not. Dreamkiller8579 wants to know what I think the weirdest controller is, and he believes it's the Wonder Swan. And right here's a picture of the Wonder Swan. I think it looks cool. I don't know what the fuck it is. I've never used it before, but it definitely looks cool. It looks like a handheld game system or something shit like that. If you're an old school gamer, man, you've seen some crazy fucking controllers in your life. As you can see on screen, it's one of the ones that's up there for me is the Power Glove. I don't know how you're supposed to use that fucking thing. It's like a Nintendo controller, but it's a glove you wear in your hand. But like, how do you fucking play with one hand? Because you're clearly wearing it in one hand, so you can't use that hand to fucking play. I don't understand that shit. And then the Dragon Quest Slime controller is one of the ones that's so weird, but it's cool. I'd actually like to have it. And Feral Z wants to know if I started making money off my YouTube channel, but like, it's a long time before you can do that, man. Like, you need a lot of views to earn any kind of amount of money, and then in order to even get money from them, you have to have at least $100 made from the channel and from views and stuff like that to even be able to get a check sent to you. And last up for the YouTube questions, Trouble Dead says, is it true that if you had a $sign for all the blowjobs you have given to guys, you would be richer than Donald Trump? See, I guess dick suck jokes and Donald Trump is like super edgy and cool right now, or so. I don't know what the fucking question is, but if I had a $sign for every dick I sucked, I don't know what I'd do with a bunch of $signs. Now, if you ask me if I had $1 for all the blowjobs that I've given to guys, would I be richer than Donald Trump? I guess. I don't know. Donald Trump's not even that rich of a person. Don't get me wrong, he's far richer than probably all of us, but he is not even close to being anywhere near the richest one of the richest people in the world, so I don't know. Stupid question. Oh, excuse me, there's actually one more question I almost missed, and it'd be a tragedy if I didn't answer this one. They want to know if I'll fuck their tight little asshole. I guess, man. As long as you're of legal age, dude, or girl, you can get it. First up for the IG questions, JoeyMonitor52 wants to know what I feel like is my biggest accomplishment and what I feel like is my biggest regret. And I don't really have any big accomplishments in life yet. We're grinding towards that as we speak. And the biggest regret in life would definitely be not finishing school, man. That's something I've always regretted. Midnight Wolfie asks me 3 times what 6 plus 9 is. I don't know what the wiki face is for. Maybe there's something I'm not catching on to, but the answer is 15. Coffin wants to know if tunnel snakes rule, man. You should already know the answer to that question. Of course the tunnel snakes rule. Jaker's Brain wants to know if I'd rather sit on a dick and eat a pie or sit on a pie and eat a dick. Now, obviously I'd rather eat pie than dick. I don't know if I could eat flesh or anything like that. And there's not actually any sexual... I could sit on like a guy's lap and, I mean, his dick ain't gotta be inside me. So that's definitely the better option. Charlie14 Morgan wants to know if I have a PC and if so, what type. I actually do not. I have a PC downstairs, but I don't ever use it because I can't get the damn screen to work anymore. But I have this laptop that a friend let me borrow. He let me borrow his Elgato and his laptop. The laptop's battery doesn't work, so it's going to be plugged in constantly. The keyboard doesn't work, so you got to plug in a keyboard to it. We're over here YouTubing on a budget, but we're making that shit work. Spicy Meanball wants to know if I like big nips, small nips, or cheese nips, and why that type of nip. It's crazy as fuck. Out of these, it's gotta be cheese nips, man. Food over bitches, man. All day, every day. We could ask a pretty long question here, but to summarize it up, it is, if I were to die and meet God, and he gave me the option to select some memories to keep, or if I could live one more day on Earth, what would I choose? And in either scenario, I'm still gonna die, right? So I think it'd be better to keep the memories. I mean, one more final day would be awesome, but 24 hours is not that long. It really is not. And I would rather have memories of people and things that I've done and, you know, all the people I've met and stuff in life. And I'd rather have the memories. And last up, we get asked a very thought-out question. It says, okay, so question. Who is the hottest dude in the Commonwealth from Fallout 4 that would 100% make you scream, oh, fuck me, yes, daddy? Obviously, this is beyond the casual, just fucking your guy friends, no homo, and straight into kink down. I need an answer for science. The people who have followed me on social media, man, they ask the craziest fucking questions. The obvious answer is Elder Maxon. I mean, come on. That's the most attractive guy in the Commonwealth. Obviously. The beard, the haircut, everything. I mean, if I was strolling around the Commonwealth and I came across this guy, I would definitely let him inside me. And that'll wrap up this week's Q&A. As always, if you'd like to be featured in next week's Q&A, all you gotta do is leave a comment below, asking a question, or hit me up on any of my social networks, and we usually answer just about every question. There's very few I don't answer. If you guys went on to enjoy the video, thumbs up is always appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Follow me on Twitter. Links to my social networks are in the description and in the outro. Later.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me.